Hey, how's it going, guys? Supreme Total War here. Today I have an online 3v3 to show you. I am playing as the vampire counts over here. My allies are the dwarves and the wood elves. We are taking on 3 greenskin armies, and they have a ton of infantry. The orc boys going in first, backed up by some black orcs. They also have a ton of artillery. They have, I think, what is there, 4 goblobbers? I just call them goblobbers. I know that's the dwarf artillery. And they also have some chariots, which is cool to see. You don't see a lot of chariots, but recently they were buffed, so I think that's why they're bringing them. Grimgore. Anyways, my army is being hit by a bit of artillery, which would be those goblobbers. The dwarves themselves have a grudge thrower and a cannon. So they'll be able to do some skirmishing, but I will not. I saw the greenskins were going to charge in, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to sit back and let them come to me. It does look, though, like I guess they're all moving up, but I do have a big horde of greenskins to deal with. I do have these hex wraiths in the trees out here. I don't usually bring hex wraiths, but I thought, why not? They're a bit more of a melee cav, and I'm going to use them to try and hold the flank because I don't really have much else. I brought some Cairn wraiths to support my infantry. I've got a vampire lord, a white king, and of course a mortis engine. Yeah, right now it looks like the majority of the greenskin infantry is coming from my army. I'm not sure. I don't think they yeah, they thought the dwarves and the wood elves weren't going to move, so I think they're going to try and take me out first. But I've got a long line of Graveguard with great weapons. I've got Cairn wraiths. They're gonna hold for a long time because the orcs have no magical damage. But wow, look at all these greenskins. Got biggins, black orcs, orc boys. Here comes some fire from the wood elves and the quarrelers. Doing some pretty good damage. It looks like they're aiming mostly for the black orcs. Here are the crimson killers. This would be a good target. Oh, and I guess they are hitting them. Over here, my lines are now engaging. I sent the zombies in first to take the charge, and here comes the rest of my infantry. So my infantry will do fairly well. They are outnumbered, but they will be able to cut down a lot of these orcs. My hex wraiths are, yep, they're taking a, what is that? Yeah, they're taking a spirit leech right now. They'll be fine though. I've got some orcs pushing on the flank that I'm going to have to use my hex wraiths to hold with. But as you can see, my front line's huge, long front line holding. That's all mine. And then the dwarves over here they have not actually pushed in yet. I think they're routing most of the greenskins right now. Yep, they've got the greenskins in a bit of like an L formation here. And they're just getting hit hard with artillery. My lines are a little more even. There's some crumbling you see, but those are just the zombies. Not really a big deal. I am doing a ton of damage to the greenskins, but he is also doing a ton of damage to me. The Cairn wraiths do cause terror, so I am breaking, or well, terrifying a lot of the orc boys pretty easily. This flank though, Azeg is in there, and I'm losing on this flank. I'm starting to lose. My hex wraiths have been sent in. I'm just going to leave them in melee. I need that flank to hold. I summoned some units behind them. I'm trying to just overwhelm the greenskins, terrify them, get them out of the fight. Over here, what is this? We've got a giant fighting some dwarves, but the slayers are now here, and the slayers will be able to take that giant down pretty quickly. This battle is going fast. Okay, let's slow it down. We've got the Lore of Shadows Vortex spell coming in here. This one is it doesn't move, so it's just going to do a ton of damage to all these greenskins in it. We've got a tree man over here with some tree kin fighting with him. That's cool. I'm going to screenshot that. Oh, it looks like they're taking on Goblin Big Boss. A lot of the Crimson Killers are in here. Oh, we got some Wild Riders. Bows, yeah. So over on this side, the greenskins are getting absolutely trashed. They didn't put enough over here. All their infantry is fighting me up here, and it's actually not going that well for them. They can't damage the Cairn Wraiths enough. They're still at half health. The Graveguard is pretty much dead though throughout my lines. Yeah, the Mortis Ascension's definitely helping. Over here, the vampire, or the Azeg, attacks my Vampire Lord, and he's actually doing some pretty good damage to him, so I'm going to have to cast this, what is it called again? I'm going to Invocation into Heck, and I'm going to try and save him with my White King, which I think will work. But he also has, is that Grim? Yeah, Grimgor came in to support Azeg, but Grimgor's not on a mount, so my Vampire Lord's going to be able to run away. And I'm now chasing Azeg with my White King. And as you can see, the Greenskins are now terrified. They're all running. My Hex Wraiths are going to be able to run a lot of them down. My infantry is. Over here, it's a little bit more even. Still some Black Orcs we're fighting. The Black Orcs are actually doing tons of damage to my troops. It's just the Cairn Wraiths who are really holding on. And this one Graveguard, I guess. Over here, the Dwarves sent some miners in to help me with these Orc Biggins. Greenskin artillery has been firing this entire time, and I don't know what happened to those chariots. Are they? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to them. They must have... Oh, well, there's one of them, Roding, so I don't think they did very well. Orc Boar Boy Biggins, everything is breaking over here. The tree men are just too much for the Greenskins to handle. There's a foot of Gork. Ooh, tosses some dwarves around. More rocks coming in. But, yeah, there's a dead giant. The Greenskins did not put enough into this flank over here. And they honestly, my vampires held for a long time. So, yeah, the Greenskins are on the run over here. I'm now committing what's left of my infantry, which isn't much, into this left flank of mine. Because there are some orcs still holding here, and some night goblins. Very chaotic battle. A lot of the Greenskins are actually coming back over there, but they won't be for long. Same with over here. I see that though. I'm chasing off Goblin Big Boss right now, who just came back in the middle of all my men. My White King is going to go attack this Goblin Big Boss, help out the dwarves. There come in some rocks. Tree Man over here is two of them still fighting with the Treekin against the Crimson Killers. I wonder how did they do well? Not really. Not for their price, no. Yeah, the orcs just keep getting terrified every time they come back because of the tree men. Let's see what's over here. Some orc cavalry pushing in. And over in this battle over here, my Mortis Engine is now actually, I think I put it in the fight to try and terrify some of them, and it worked. The Greenskins are pretty much dead everywhere. There's a little bit of a resistance over here. It's not much though. Azeg is almost dead. They're just fighting some of my Graveguard who just finished dying. And we still have a pretty decent amount of troops left. This tree man taking barely any damage. He's going to be a problem for the Greenskins at this point. Who is that? Glade Lord. Yeah, and these units are wavering now. They're probably going to shatter. Routing, yeah. Over here, my White King was fighting some of the Goblin Rock Lobbers, but they were continuing to fire, and they were almost out of ammo, so I just decided, whatever, I'm just going to go try and clean up some returning troops, make sure they don't come back. Here is my Mortis Engine, and I think I also have this one Graveguard here. Yeah. That's it for me, though, and then we have this little dwarf. Oh, and some Cairn Wraiths are still alive as well. We're going to meet this final orc charge, and my Cairn Wraiths are going to send them off. The terror just immediately gets rid of them. So yeah, the Graveguard got pretty good amount of kills. Zombies did their job. Cairn Wraiths, to be honest, I actually didn't even realize, but the Cairn Wraiths caused terror. I completely forgot about that, and it was kind of cool because just having an infantry that causes terror, it just broke the Greenskins instantly. The Mortis Engine, Hex Wraiths, they cause terror as well, I think. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna start uploading, or I don't know, like if it's gonna be consistent, but I'm going to upload I think Attila tomorrow. I played an Attila battle, the first one in a while, and yeah, because all I've uploaded so far is Warhammer, and I want to switch it up a little bit. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you later.